today, of all days, we have one lovely Shang Tsung unlocked. The very first character in the combat pack. Finally out. Well, well, well. Okay, so this is Warlock. This is Tournament Variation 1. So, the standard moves, right? Standing 1. Just high jab. Standing 1 and standing 2. Standing 3. Wow, that's a high. Standing 4. High. Down 3. 7 frames. 7 frame, down 3. So, 8 frame, down 1, which means between the down 1 and the down 3, you're going to want to use down 3, right? A little faster. What is it on block? -2. Yeah, I mean, 7 frames, -2. This is excellent. Excellent down 3. This is super good. That frame data is crazy. If you're not perfectly poking back after you block this, you're going to be stuck in a pretty bad spot. Down 4. Nice. That seems pretty solid. 9 frames, decent range. His down 4 seems great, actually. That's awesome. Down 2. That seems like solid. Pretty standard uppercut. So this is standing 1, back 1. Lunging mid, 14 frames. That goes pretty far. Round star far? No. Slightly closer than round star. Back 1 is 14 frames. Standing 2, we saw. Back 2, that's a mid. What the fuck? That's 15? Wow. Forward 2, oh baby. This is the kind of move you want to see. Advancing, half screen mid, this is always good. Round start mid, so you have 2 big mids already, right? You have back 1, doesn't quite reach from round start, and forward 2, which does. Back 3, what the hell is this, a low? Forward 3, lunging kick. What is this on block? It kind of looks like Sub-Zero's forward 4. That's why I wanted to check. Or like Sonya's, whatever it's called. Oh, -7. Okay. Back 4 sweep. Seems like an okay sweep. The range is alright on it. And then forward 4. Wow, another lunging kick. What is forward 4 on block? +4. Okay. Triggers of this attack counters or punishes a get up roll. It has a crushing blow on it. Nice. So you have to make a pretty big read on that. If you want to read a back roll, for instance, this seems like a pretty good move to get a crushing blow on, because if you're reading a back roll and you end up doing that, I mean, you're gone. It's not like you're in any position to get punished. Right? Oh, that's a high, and that's an overhead. Wow, I didn't even notice that was an overhead. That's great. Any other crushing blows you missed besides the down 2? It doesn't seem like one. Back throw crushing blow if Shang Tsung has recently morphed back into himself. Okay. Let's see here. So he had standing 1, 1, 2. Knockdown mid string, pretty standard. +4 on block. So that's a mid follow-up. Is it a high? It's a mid. I wonder if it's flawless block, if like there's a gap to flawless block. Yeah, flawless blockable. There's a gap in there. So 112 is +4. If it's flawless block, it's -6. Still safe, so that's not a big deal. And then 114 is -6 also. I mean, either way, you're fine. So that's kind of like if you read that they're gonna try to flawless block something, you can go with the mid kick, which is special cancelable. That seems pretty good. Back 1-1. This is that mid string that we talked about being very good. Back 1-1. So back 1-1-2 is -7. Back 1 down 2. Overhead. So having an overhead in the string is great. Makes it easier, a little bit easier to stagger sometimes if people are trying to respect it. Back 1-1-2 is safe, not special cancelable. And then back 1 down 2. Triggers if the overhead chop hits by itself. If he has a low special move, that's very good. It doesn't seem like he has a straight low attack. But if just the overhead portion hits, it gets crushing blow into launch. Nice. Back 1 seems great. This string in general seems very solid. Probably his best mid check. And if it hits, it just knocks down and you send him away. If the second hit hits, you can special cancel into whatever you want. You know, if you have like, yeah, whatever it is. So that seems like a great move. Back 1 is, I think, 14 on startup or something like that. It's not a very fast mid, but it seems like maybe his best mid that we've seen so far. His low is 10. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. He also has this forward 2, which we'll get to. So 2-1, 2-1 up 2, down 2. So 2-1 up 2. Let's see. Overhead on the last hit. Wow, plus on block. I'm sure there's a gap that you can flawless block. Maybe there's not. It looks like a string that would, right? Yeah, it's the same on block and flawless block. That's pretty crazy. 2-1 on block is -4. seems pretty good. I feel like this is one of those strings that will catch people when they're trying to throw tech, you know what I mean? Second hit's a mid. That seems pretty good for that kind of a string. 2 on 4. Knockdown mid. -8 on block. Back 2. Back 2 1-1. Yeah, we've seen this string before too. They showed this in the trailer. -3 on block. Dude, the frame data on all these strings so far seems pretty solid. 4-2 4-2. Yeah, this string is great. 4-2 4-3. So 4-2 4-2 has a, this is interruptible, but it's plus, and this one is not interruptible, but is -5. It does, however, have triggers if this combo hits as a counter hit or punish, which means, let's say you know he's gonna do this, so you interrupt with something. Oh shit. Can I not interrupt with down 1? Damn. You flawless block up to it. So then next time, you try to flawless block it and like it doesn't come out. Or you try to hit a button and interrupt it, and you get hit. Damn! That sucks. That trade is not good. Next time if you try to hit a button, you get crushing blowed, knocked down. It also seems like if you have an opportunity for a big punish, it's maybe an option. This seems like a great string either way. I mean, it's a super far lunging mid attack that is safe on block. And you can hit confirm into up skull for a combo. That seems very good. 3 up 2. And 3 up 2 down 2. Double low string. -12, -17. Yeah, not the best on block, but there's decent pushback, I guess. Back 3 up 4. This is that low string. There's definitely a gap in there. Yeah, flawless block, -22. Back 3, up 4, 3, 4. Okay. Low mid. That string looks really cool. Back 3, down 4. Yeah, just a low trip. Is that safe? -7? That seems pretty good. This seems like it's a pretty good check. It's 10 frames, it's back 3. So instead of just going for, you know, he has like kind of slow mids, his back 1's a little slow. If you hit with something like this and you're +11, like, that seems like a pretty good check, right? Doesn't seem bad. Yeah, this is special cancelable. Can you actually get a combo off this? Wow, that's pretty cool. So the overhead is special cancelable, but I wonder if, like, so let's say you're fighting against Shang Tsung. This is worth checking, right? If they happen to do this string and they try to cancel it because you flawless block it, I wonder if you can interrupt. Actually, that looks like I might be able to interrupt. No, I can't interrupt that. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. Yeah, I mean, you're stuck at that point. Okay, that's good to know. Seems like he is a character that's built around people knowing his gaps and then wanting to flawless block it. But obviously, that's when you can just start doing this. Or you can do back 3 into nothing if they're looking for... If they're obviously, like, they're going to low block and then stand up to look for the whatever it's called. And then you can start staggering with other stuff. Yeah, it seems like the main things you want to keep in mind are the back 1 string. Pretty solid mid. Forward 2 for forward advancing. Hit confirmable mid. And then back 3 down 4 seems like a pretty good, nice little check. In case you need something fast if your mid's not cutting it. What other strings did we like? Yeah, we like the 2-1 string. 2-1 seems pretty good for people trying to throw attack. His down 4 as a button just seems so good. And down 4 into Hellspark's jailing is Shang Tsung. That's Shang Tsung, dude. That's just how the character's supposed to be, you know? Man, he has a lot of gaps in strings and a lot of overheads and lows in strings. And the ability to stagger those two things together is very powerful, I think. All right. So what else do we have? We have Far Skull as a special move. Amplify version, amplify twice. So if you spend both your amplify meters, you can amplify it twice. And the crushing blow is only if the last skull hits. Probably not that likely, but it's good to know. Probably pretty similar to Sonya's in terms of damage output. But, yeah, I mean, that's probably not that likely. And you have to commit both skulls. So up skull, amplify version is 0 on block. Can you amplify on block, though? I thought you couldn't. I guess we should try. Block mode, all. Yeah, see, the thing is that they have to hit that last one. If this misses, if they end up missing and you go for something like this amplified, they can definitely walk up and punish you. That's for something for sure. Like if they commit something like record with this, if they're not hit confirming and they just commit to something like this, yeah, I mean, that's punish. But the thing that he does have that a lot of people are saying is really good is down 4 into health spark. I mean, you can get past it, I guess. Ooh, I guess maybe it depends on the range. To be fair to her, she has one of the better forward advancing mids to deal with that. So not all characters would have something like that. Maybe I could flawless block the first one. Oh, can you not flawless block the first one? Because it jails? Damn. So, but I can flawless block the second one. So you can flawless block the second one. And I wonder if you flawless block the second one, if you get a punish if he doesn't commit to the meter burn. The thing is, a lot of people are saying that that is very good. You know, when he spaces out a down 4 and he hits it into health spark. But if that misses, I wonder how punishable that is. It seems like if you don't flawless block it, that's pretty hard to punish. So let's say he just does this. Okay, so it seems like it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it probably depends on the character. Because that's still a punish. So if you have solid forward advancing mids, it seems like maybe you have good punishes for that. And if you don't, you probably just have to flawless block the second hit of it. It depends on the character, it seems like, right? Because for her, she can just do that and fly in between it. So she doesn't even have to flawless block it at all ranges. I wonder if she stand blocks it if she's thinner, maybe. Her box isn't as wide. If you stand block, it seems like it's pretty tough. Down 4 health spark seems solid, but it doesn't seem like it's unpunishable. I guess, if you flawless block it, I would guess lots of characters have a punish. To me, what's more important is that his down 4 is mad good. It is super, super solid. And health sparks, when spaced out, are pretty tough to punish. If the second one hits, it's pretty tough. People were making it sound like it was like super, super crazy. It seems solid. It's gonna be part of his game plan for sure, just because his down 4 is so good. So he's got the high skull, which is an amplify. That's also a high. Last one's a mid. He has up skull, which is good for combos. He has soul steal, corpse drop. So this variation gives him the up skull. That's interesting. He has corpse drop, which is close, mid, far, very far. It's an overhead and the second follow-up's a low. That's pretty funny. Isn't his frame data wrong in the move list? Yeah, not all of it is correct, I don't think. And then, and he has, I guess this is a move he has in both variations, minus 17. It's like a very slow version of the slide. Doesn't have an amplify version. Corpse drop has an amplify, it's overhead low, and then there's the soul steal, which we haven't done yet. Soul steal, which gives you access to crushing blows, it gives you access to all their moves and everything, and then you turn back. And then the amplified version of soul steal lasts longer. I think it goes from 6 seconds to like 9 or something, they said it is. This seems like his primary damaging option for a lot of combo enders. I don't know that you have to commit to it, but it seems like it's something that you're gonna do pretty often. See, it reaches decent damage, walk up, do whatever Cassie Cage stuff you want to do, and then you switch back. Will he switch back mid combo? It seems like it from what just happened, right? If I wait and then I'll do like her launch and see like what happens. Yeah. So in that instance, I ran out of time and I was neutral from recovering from the gunshot, so it put me back. And some characters, I imagine you could still combo off that. Because, for instance, if you're Sub-Zero and you do an Ice Ball, and then Shang switches back, you can probably do whatever you want to do after. The requirements for the Crushing Blow carry over the whole match, I see. So that's very good. Okay, good to know. Okay. Your soul is mine. Yeah, you can still combo. So my question is, could I steal... and then as I switch back to Shang Tsung, re-combo back into it with Sub-Zero? And I'm Sub-Zero again. God damn it. Maybe, what is a better... Your soul is mine. And then you freeze them, you dash up. You morph back, back throw. And then they die. You do this. Boom, boom, boom. They're dead. That seems pretty good. You're saying, can I wait until I'm about to morph back, freeze them, switch back, and then back throw, and then get the crushing blow off of it like that, out of the Sub-Zero freeze, and then boom, boom, do that. That's what you're asking. Yeah, you can. The other thing that we should take a look at real quick before we switch variations is about the morph. If my opponent is playing Shang Tsung, and they do back 1-1 morph, and then I hit them and I knock them down, I'm gonna block. Okay, so he should unmorph. So he didn't unmorph there because he was blocking, but when you go back to neutral, you'll unmorph. So for instance, if he's blocking and it's time for him to unmorph back, can he block this on wake up? You see what I'm saying? Is he punishable when he morphs back? I think the answer is yes. That was immediate, and it counter hit the recovery of it. So yeah, I think so. If you happen to knock them down and you know they're gonna turn back, I don't think there's much they can do. He is punishable for 3 frames. Okay, so as long as you time the meaty correctly. I mean, it's guaranteed. All right, let's see the Spellmaster variation. So we gain Screaming Skull, which is cancelable and amplifiable, and Scatter Souls, and Soul Well. Okay, so we lose the back forward one in the other variation. This is the high. Amplify version is a mid laser. You can cancel it by holding down or hold on to it. That seems like a decent zoning tool. It's not that fast on startup, but it has fast projectile, and the Amplify version seems to cover a lot of distance. Which leads me to my next question. What happens if Yolden homeboy does that and I full screen Sub-Zero jump at him? Does this anti-air? Oh boy. Does it hit like above him? Oh no, it's the whole green beam? That shit is so active. What is it on block? -7? Okay. The green beam, Scatter Souls. Down forward 3. Is this safe on block? It says -6, we'll try it. Delay, cancel, amplify. The amplify version is a projectile that he throws, it's a mid. That doesn't hit. Doesn't cost anything to cancel it. And it looks like this, kind of. I can see it. I can tell why it kind of looks like it's that, but... Okay, what does it lead to on hit? Can I combo off of it in the corner? Does it let bounce for something? No. That's a combo. So if you had something that comboed into it, that's a 2-hit combo. If it hits, it seems like you have enough advantage to do something. Maybe a steal. But it didn't combo off this, which seems like one of his more advantageous strings. I don't know what you would have to do to have enough plus frames to do that. So well. Alright. Soul Well. Amplify. Absorb souls. Oh yeah, it heals me. I wonder if it's based on the Scatter Souls. Does this absorb projectiles? It seems similar to the Kodal Totem, yeah. Sure doesn't. Alright, well that was good. That was a good check. So is it, I wonder if it's just based on damage done. So if I uppercut him, how much do I get now? Oh, you get extra damage. So if you have this out and you're zoning, you're doing this bad boy, and you hit him with the green beam, then you heal yourself. Damn. So this variation seems more about using zoning and then having the well to heal yourself. Yeah, he has the, I forgot he has this and he doesn't have the sparks. He's got the meteors. I think the meteors in this are safe as well. Crashing flames. No, they're -15. Okay. But he still has the steel in this variation. And then you heal yourself. Does it go away on hit? That's a good question. No, it doesn't, because we set Sub-Zero to throw ice balls, and when they hit me, it didn't go away. Shang seems solid. I think I'll probably mess with Variation 1, but Variation 2 seems good too. Another interesting thing about Shang Tsung that I didn't talk about before is that his front throw does only 120 damage, but it heals you for the other percent that it doesn't do. So instead of it doing 14% like most throws, or 140 damage, it does 120 and it heals you a little bit. From what I understand, their crushing blow requirements carry over through transformations. So if you're fighting against Baraka and you soul steal and then throw, and then they get escape fail, the next time you switch, if you, whatever it's called, throw them again, you still have the requirement. What if they break a throw in the middle from like regular Shang Tsung? That's a good question. All right, so escape failed. I'm gonna morph back. I will back throw as Shang and he'll tech it. And then now I will morph back in and front throw him and see if I still have the escape failed crushing blow. They're separate, the way they work. So the escape failed only applies to the morphed Shang. The crushing blow requirements stay tied to that version of the character. So no matter what happens in the middle, it's always tied to the morph. Yeah, I think it's that the morphed and unmorphed are two different character states. And like all the crushing blow checks and requirements boxes are separate. The ninjas are not in the tournament variation of Shang, no. This is a good question. I'm curious how they do storing Jax's arm. Because if that's true, that would be really good. Because you could store the heat and then come back and then still have full heat. That's interesting. My guess is that you don't have the heat. All right, so let's say I've got mad heat built up. And I switch back. I got the crushing blow requirement ready. When I switch back, oh, I lose the heat. So for him to use Jax's crushing blow requirements is gonna be hard because he doesn't get the heat back. Well, against Jax, you have to use, you're gonna amplify this shit, right? Because Jax doesn't need any other amplification meter, so you're gonna do this shit until you have full heat. And then you're gonna front throw him and crushing blow, and then you're gonna switch back. And then you're gonna back throw him. Shit, I always miss that combo. And you're gonna switch back again. And you're gonna dash up and do the command throw. And then he's dead. Aaron Black was the other one, whether the bullets stay. I'm going to assume that the bullets are gone. So, your soul is mine. I have bullets. Bam, bam, bam. Let's switch back. Your soul is mine. I had 5 bullets. Yeah, I got 5 bullets still. Acid doesn't stay? That's a good question. Yeah, it goes away when you morph back. I wonder what I would do if I landed a jump kick into something like this. Oh, you can hit with the raw morph? Wow, the morph has so much range. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is one thing that's interesting about Shang. You won't unmorph until you stop inputting a direction. You see that? Yeah, same thing with block. If I'm blocking, I won't turn back until I unmorph. You know what's sick? I didn't even think about it, but there is going to be some knowledge that Shang Tsung players really need to think about. If you're playing Aaron Black, if you're playing against Aaron Black as Shang Tsung, if you hit them and you launch them, throw the close acid and block, the acid's gonna stay on the screen until it's out. The problem is, if this doesn't kill them, when you let go of block, you will turn back. You get a hit right at the end. There's no reason to do this, because the amplified acid will go away right away. So that's another thing about the matchup that you have to learn. So when you're fighting against Aaron Black, you shouldn't amplify the slide if you know you're about to switch. It leaves you further away. You don't get to keep the acid anyway, so it's probably a better situation to put yourself in. So there's gonna be a lot of little things like that with Shang Tsung that I think is gonna end up being important. This is something that's probably important against Shang Tsung, is to know if you're an Aaron Black player, you end in slide, dash, back 2-2 is like a punish on the morph. You see what I mean? Like, I think there is going to be stuff like that in matchups where you're like, okay, I know that when he unmorphs, I shouldn't do the amplify on this because it'll give him time to block. You see that? So maybe there's stuff like that where you're like, okay, when I fight against Shang Tsung, I want to do raw slide dash back 2-2 because it's meaty. Yeah, you get a damage buff when you morph, and also, I mean, you gain access to their crushing blows, which is very useful. So if I'm playing as Shang Tsung, and I morph into Aaron Black, then I have all of his tools, all of his moves, all of his crushing blows available, right? So if I drop kick, and then I shift back, and I do another drop kick, I hope you remembered to block my drop kick, buddy boy. The only crushing blow you can't do twice is down 2 crushing blow, right? So that's the only one that doesn't carry over. And Akuma saved Tekken, carried over to thank me for the Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. That's a good ass name. You're gonna piss some Tekken players off with that shit, and I love it. Mario shitting on Rix to save Tekken. I agree. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. That works too. All right, you guys want to play some matches online? I'm down to play if any of you guys in the chat room want to play. Dude, Shang Tsung is tight. I think he's really, really cool. Shang Tsung. I don't know why I didn't expect this. I was like thinking to myself like, all right, we'll see who it is. Because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be a character I know well. Maybe I can't morph into them. And then he went right to Shang Tsung. I was like, duh, I should have known. We back. Work is done. How's Shang Tsung is tight. Can I buy Shao Kahn? I could. Should I? Damn, he's got the old skin. Tight. What's the input for that? That wasn't a punish? Nice. Oh, you can't interrupt that? Damn, no jumping on that. Shang's neutral seems solid. What's the input? It's down 4-3. Fight. Man, I tried to hit a button after that. Oh, he broke back though. I forgot his down 3 is the better button. What the hell, man? Oh, no break? Damn, he has a brutality off front throw? That was tight. Why doesn't he turn young after that? Yeah, we're both playing Warlock. I need to use more down forward 3 in neutral. That move is really good. It catches jumps. That's better than I expected. Shang seems like a pretty solid zoner. That's his default brutal. Good. I think throw brutals are great because you see them more than you see other brutalities. That's pretty good to know. Okay, I gotta use more, what's it called? The corner mix OD. Special Forces, Desert Command. The thing that crossed me up, yeah, that was crazy. That string, what is that string? It is back 3 up 2 or something like that. It's not a cross up because this game doesn't have cross ups. Back 2 up 3, yeah. Nice. Oh, wow, I did one break too. Yeah. Where was my... That's unsafe. Wow, my down 3 didn't reach. That's bad. I don't think that's gonna kill. You know, what's funny is front throw does less damage. So because of that, I didn't get the kill there. Nice. I thought he was gonna wake up attack. Nice. Oh. Nice. Wow, I tried to do delayed wake up. That wasn't a punish, but I goofed it up. Back throw. Finish him. Oops. This Goku ass Liu Kang. The interesting thing is that with Shang Tsung, actually, like, in that corner situation, I had to think about that because I did front throw because I want to keep the corner, but it didn't kill him because the front throw does less damage. So I didn't even think about that, but in that case, if I did front throw, I would have killed, or back throw, I would have killed. But instead, I was thinking to myself, like, all right, well, you know, I'll just do front throw like normal. And then he lived, and I was like, shit, I could die. That's something to think about for sure. Front throw gives health back. Yeah, that's true. Like, you get a little bit of health back, but if it was gonna kill, and then I die to like a fatal blow. Oh yeah, I haven't looked at his fatalities. I forgot about that. Your soul is mine. Who's this, Cassie? Okay. What's interesting is I feel like depending on how well I know the opponent's character, I'll use Soul Steal more or less. His zoning is good. The down forward 3 is very solid. Even against a character like Cassie who has the gunshot. Look at this. You gonna duck this? You can't jump it either. And the hitbox on it is surprisingly big. Boom, boom. Your soul is mine. His back 1-1 is great.
Round 2, fight.
Shit. I'm really a sorcerer. I feel like a sorcerer. I'm just summoning bodies that are falling out of the air. That shit is tight. Forward, back, down, down, 1. Back, forward, down, 1, excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. This is definitely a necromancer.
Fatality. Shang Tsung wins.
Let the bodies hit the fire. She's fine, just walk it off. Is she? My favorite is when people do fatalities and people in the chat say, is she dead? That shit always makes me laugh. It's like, I don't know. That's a good question. Is she dead? It's like, you know, that's a good question. Do you think she's dead? I'm not sure.
Black Dragon fight.
Is it gonna kill? Yeah, Shang is, he doesn't know that many spells in this variation. He's a sorcerer for sure. Thing is, sorcerers are people who command magic through like natural will, not through studious ways. Shang Tsung doesn't strike me as a studious kind of guy, but maybe I'm wrong. I try to do down for him. I wonder what that is on block. Oh boy. You know, I knew that's what he was looking for the crushing blow, but that string, okay, so that string is, what's it called? Is unsafe, or sorry, it's plus. He steals into me. But I can interrupt it. I don't know what I can interrupt it with, though. I think I have to flawless block it.
Round 2, fight.
Oh. I did back 1-1. Oh, I try to throw. You know what I should use more of? I should use forward 3. Oh, I forgot about that string. I try to flawless block it. I'll take some life back. That doesn't work in the corner. Wow, I try to throw. Nice. I try to dash duck. I think I have to flawless block it, right? Oh, is this his other fatality? I think I have to flawless block that string. I don't think I can interrupt it with a button. I tried and it didn't, I don't think it worked.
Fatality.
Because it leads to plus frames, right? So I should be able to flawless block it. I should have just done that string to him. If no one knows how to deal with it, I should just keep doing it. I think you have to flawless block it. Is he dead? I don't know. Good question. Man, his down 3 is pretty solid. It doesn't go that far, but it seems like a very good move. Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Oh boy. Is it only Shang Tsung mirrors? He's alive. He just got some extra arms. He transformed. That was like a Dragon Ball transformation. It was like the Frieza transformation.
Round 1, fight.
You know, he did a really cool combo with a string that I don't remember. That one. Back 2, up 2 or something. I don't remember the notation. What is it? It's back to 1-1-2? Okay, good to know. Damn, let the bodies hit the floor. No, I missed it. Oh god, I gotta just wait for the jump. Oh god! There was the jump. Let the bodies hit the... That's an overhead. So is that back to 1-1-2? Is that what it is?
Round 2, fight.
So back to 1 is the string I want to use when I think that... Nice. When I'm comboing off of the launch. Wow, it got me. Damn. I was just walking back. His zoning is definitely solid. You have to respect the explosion. Yeah, see how far the explosion went? Oh, I had to wake up attack. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. What was it? It's back to 1, 1, 2. I tried to do it too. Watching the body fall on his head is cracking me. Oh, I can't summon a body at the end of the match. Back to 1. So back to 1 trance is what I should be doing when I hit him, right? That corpse move is it's so fast. That's the thing that messes me up. It's so fast. So when you're blocking against Shang, you have to worry about corpse, which is an overhead, and then high skull, which you will need to duck. And then corpse has the explosion, and then you have to watch for forward 3 and forward 4, which go really far. So you have to walk and block and Hellspark. So he has a lot of tools on the ground to play like a really defensive, solid game.
Cassie Cage, Shang Tsung. Lost Hive of the Kaitin.
I'm definitely blocking some stuff with the camera in the current position. I understand that, but it's not blocking everything. So, you know, life goes on. What you lose, I think, is like the beginning of the health bar and something else. The variation.
Round 1, fight!
Oh no. I tried to overhead block and I did too late. I'll take some life back. Nice. I broke too late. I was so right though. I was so right though. Am I up 2 whiffed? Both of his variations have the more.
Round 2, fight.
You know, I should have expected the wake up roll. I think he's done it twice in a row. What the? That's not plus. That is. I backdash. Nice. Bro. I'm plus right there. Oh, I try to flawless block. I hit down 4 and he down 4'd me back on hit, huh? Alright.
Cassie Cage wins.
Second variation has some extra zoning options that seem pretty good. Damn, my morph didn't get punished, but it was pretty close. That's one of those, that's like the plight of learning a new character, right? I hit down 4, I was plus, I dashed up and I was like, let me do my mid. Or whatever, you know? And then he was just down 4. I'm like, you know, it'd be like that. He did short hop into 4, which is like minus, oh, I don't know how negative, pretty negative. I tried to hit a button, he did forward 4. I was like, you know what happens. You're trying to learn a new character. It doesn't help either that Shang's fastest mid is pretty slow. I need to remember to use more back 3, down 4. I have not done that enough yet. Cassie's gear looks like Mass Effect armor. Yeah, I guess I could see it. More back 3, down 4 for sure. Hey, I'm plus, bro. Hey, I overhead blocked that. I overhead blocked that too. Oh. Oh, I thought it had more range than that. I did jump kick back one, my fastest mid, and he was... And he beat me?
Fight.
Roll? I gotta do down 3 there, I think. Nice. Oh, my down 4 didn't reach. See that? I did the jump kick. Oh, that's an overhead. I did the jump kick and I knew he was gonna hit a button after. He doesn't like respecting any plus frames. Like right there, I hit him with... Oh, I hit him with the thing and he didn't want to respect it. I tried to... Okay. So what I did right there is I did jump kick, and he hasn't blocked after a single jump kick. So I did fatal blow.
Shang Tsung
Didn't come out.
wins.
Damn it. Okay, I gotta use more down 3, and I gotta use more down 1 after that so that I can make him respect it. The problem is his back 1 is not fast enough, I think, off of a jump kick to really jail somebody unless you hit the jump kick super deep. So when I do a jump kick with Shang, I gotta remember that I have to frame trap with another button. It's hard to make people respect the plus frames off of it. It's good to remember. Especially online, you know, it's hard. Like I know, like every time I was plus there, when I did 4-2, 4-2, when I did what's it called? Nice. When I did any jump kick, I knew, nice, I gotta use that string more, the back 3-4. The back 3 down 4. That's not what I wanted. I wanted 4-2, but... I try to back throw for the crushing blow. Hey, I try to do breakaway. Shit. Oh, I tried to bait it. Fuck.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, nice. There was nothing to respect. Are you talking about the plus frames? On the jump kick? Oh my god, the hell sparks hit that? Nice. That was a good throw tech. Crushing blow. Yeah, it's only on counter hit. Wow. Nice, nice, nice.
Final round, fight.
Oh. Oh boy. Nice. I gotta use more of that forward 3 and forward 4. Too late. Oh, I should have done back 1-1. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do it after the match. Yeah, latch on. That's what I mean. I try to do jump kick into what's it called? Fatal blow, because I knew he was gonna down one. And it didn't work. But that's what I'm saying. Jump kicks are plus. So if someone's done a down one after, you have to just frame trap them, right? But the thing is his back one is a little too slow, I think, to probably do it unless you hit the jump kick really deep. So I think instead you just have to, what's it called? Walk back and bait the down one, or do down three or back three, because back three is 10 frames.
Shang Tsung.
Right? Jump kicks online, or I mean, jump kicks are really plus, but online, you know, you have to do stuff that's like a little different because you can't really frame trap consistently. It's hard. Why is Shang the only one who speaks in the outro? He has to. The outro is too iconic. Yeah, stuff like 114, that would be a great throw bait. Oh, no break? I didn't even get escape fail. That's crazy. You know, I tried to flawless block at the end, but... like that right there, that's plus. And also off of down 4 like that, I have so many plus frames, I respect it. Nice. Oh, I did down 4. That's gonna be an important part about this matchup, is if you get hit by Hell Sparks, breaking it early, so that way you don't eat the full combo. Damn, that was far. Nice. That's the classic combo. Overhead, that's right. I forgot about that string. Oh, plus, man. Nice, I couldn't break. I walked up and did block. Damn, that's hard to block online.
Final round. Fight.
Wow. Wow. Boy, oh boy. That is not easy to block online. Bro. No break? Oh, I missed the front throw. I could tell he was trying the throw brutality, but I didn't get any breaks.
Shang Tsung wins.
Man, blocking that online is hard. It is not easy to block. It's pretty fast. And the thing is that, what's it called? If you're trying to duck the high projectile, the overhead is good. Is the forward 2-string reactable? I don't think so. It's like 15 frames.
Noob Saibot.
Oh, nice, Noob Saibot. I think his second variation seems alright. The zoning on it seems solid.
Wuxi Dragon Grotto.
Ermac is 6.5 gigs. What you don't know is under the ninja outfit, they've got everything all fucking modeled out, you know. I forgot I should, he has a teleport. I should be a little more. Son. Oh my god, the motherfucker went up to the skies and got blasted. That shit was tight. Oh boy, that shit was good. That shit got me good. Nice. Yeah, as soon as I let go of block, I knew it. Teleport? Oh, I suck. Kick this motherfucker. Get over here. Damn, hit him with himself? He hit himself with his own self from the Shadow Realm. That's what that was.
Round 2.
If he teleports, this is gonna beat it. Oh, shit. Shit. What if I just... Oh, shit. Dude, that beats jumps. That's so good. That beating the teleport, it was tight. It means that you can't just freely teleport against this character with noob. What's interesting is like his safest approach option to stuff is the body. The body is very good. So it seems like horizontal movement's better against him because he has to commit to up skulls, which are unsafe if he doesn't space them correctly, or the high skull, which doesn't lead to as much damage.